Germany. The track is used to be a good way for the Speedway circuit for you to see this one indeed so far. After customizing in the 2000s, it was really useful for users for that's kind of main mode for this. Hello everybody, my name is James Williams and welcome everybody to the 8th round of the championship. It's the race in Germany, and after qualifying has been a very good season indeed so far. Hopefully a good track to be around the forest in this German track indeed so far. And this track is going very much better for this. We did some updates with the track yesterday, and hopefully we have a good race to feel on the hands for this. It's time for the German Grand Prix to see who will win this race indeed, as we get ready for the start for this race indeed. We should be excited for this run indeed. So let's look at the start for the German Grand Prix, and it's the Williams of Williams Barricade took pole position for the team, who will be starting behind Hegi Carolina and hopefully to the stopping for victory today. Massa qualified third, had the Bremi in fourth for Toro Rosso. Kobayashi in the Japanese style base in fifth place, had the Lewis Hamilton in McLaren sixth, and then his teammate Jensen Button in the other in seventh. Nick Ross was just behind him in eighth, had the Red Bull Mark Webber, the Australian only managed his teammate Federer again. Had Lucy in the Hispanic race in 10th. August Royce next up had the Pastor Maranai, he's back qualified for William indeed so far. Team of Gottstar Freddie had his teammate Jerome Rose, both third on the 7th row. The main Cartier is next up here for Hispanic race, and then it's Jan Truitt in the Lotus in 16th. The rest is next up instead they had the Sebastian Vettel, the Red Bull only did go so far, and then his champion leader Fernando Alonso in the Ferrari in 19th. Vital Pedro had a bad day for well indeed so far, as the team is looking better slow indeed. Had Sergio Perez and Nick Heidfeld, a disappointing day for Lotus in the other indeed. And at the back of the field is Michael Schumacher in the Mercedes ahead of the Agencies 2 in the 40 at the back of the field. So, this could be the chance for Barricade to try to take the lead of the championship after this race, if he can win this race in the bag indeed. He's on pole, Carolina in second place indeed, Massa third, Bremi fourth, and in his fifth place is Kobayashi, Hamilton in sixth place indeed, as we wait to start the race here in Germany. It's the 8th round of the season so far. All 24 drivers are ready to go for this race so far. It's a new track to go on, guys. Here we go. Germany is about to get underway. Here we go. Fire lights. And we're off for the German Grand Prix. Everybody has a good start there. We're going to see who's going to lead the race. It's Kovalyovich takes the lead there. But August Roy, is that Bremi actually, who takes the lead of the race so far? I'm not sure just yet. But heading towards this okay, they're going through now. It's looked like it's Bremi leads the race from Kovalyovich. That's a good start from the Swiss driver there after starting the race. Where was he? I don't know where he was. I don't know where the hell it is that coming through it there. But they're going through this circuit indeed. And through this cane they're going through now into the far corner track. And they will begin lap 2. That's a good start to the sea. So this Baker might take the lead of the race so far. Premi is driving back from the field indeed, so he's overtaken by them. City has a good start there, and the rest of the field are following in behind. That is a good start there for the race leader though, but unfortunately, Baker's dropped his business now, and he's in second place now. Hamilton's making his way up to second place indeed. That is a good minute. He now takes the lead of the race. Hamilton takes the lead of the German Grand Prix, and we see no cars all the way off the track indeed so far, but look at this track in Germany, making its way through the pack indeed so far as we just hit the alien side there. Hopefully that one will just keep everyone at bay. And oh dear me. Would you give me a second, guys, while I sort this out? Chargers. Chargers kept doing this all the time, guys. Anyway, back with the race now. They're on to lap 4 already now. So, already 3 laps down and on to lap 4 already so far. No cars out there yet so far for this race indeed. And hopefully how this track goes very well for these race 4 runners in this race indeed. And see, we can see there's nobody off the track just yet. Hopefully to keep that balance indeed so far. And hopefully how this race goes well. As, whoa, that's not great indeed. As we see Perez from the back of the field there, guys. Hopefully get some advances indeed. And why do we have the there's the podium over there. So hopefully that'll be used by the end of the race indeed so far. So 4 laps in so far. So we're going to have a look at the race leader though. So hopefully there'll be no collision just yet so far for this German Grand Prix though on lap 5. Who is leading? Bremi leads from Hamilton. So third place Kovalyovich. Bradley just by in 4th, and we see the rest of it. Oh god, no, get out of the way. Oh my goodness me. Is everybody okay? I think they are on this 5th lap of the race indeed in Germany. Hopefully to keep this one in the bag. Bremi still leads the race indeed so far, as he continues to lead for Toro Rosso. What a good start to the race for Bremi then. We can see he gone to lap 6 away now. So, everybody else are controlling the race indeed so well. Hopefully nobody of these drivers gone off the track there indeed. So hopefully there's 24 ones in this race so far for this. As we see. Let's go see what's going on board on them. So let's go see on board with somebody. We can see. Let's go to see how these drivers goes. And Mass is doing well so far from Ferrari though. As Checo's down the field away so far. In last place away so far. As we're going through this track indeed. Through they go into this is okay, and they're going to the last corner of the track there, and hopefully they're on to lap 7 now. They go on now, and hopefully they're done another lap. Hopefully how this race goes along for lap 7 now. Out of possible 26 laps in this race so far. It's a new track for drivers indeed so well, and hopefully how known they will be going out to race indeed so far. So we might have a look on the race leader, Lewis Hamilton. We'll come on to lap 8 in a minute, I think. Let's see. And actually, it's Bremy still in lead so far from Barrichello. So, as they cross the line now to begin lap 8, it's Bremy. As Lucy's trying to make it best so far for HRT. They're making a move indeed. As we see, a lot of them are going to the road there a bit. So, hopefully, they're continuing on now. So, hopefully, how Checo go very better as we see everybody else us do. Going along for this race indeed as we go on board with our race leader Bremy, as we see continue to lead the race indeed so far. It's coming better on lap 8 now at the 26 laps though, as we see they're going through this chicane there, as hopefully they will be okay in a moment. So hopefully there'll be no collisions there so far for that, and we're on to lap 9 already. Barrichello leads in this, and hopefully to try to take the lead from Alonso in the championship indeed. On lap 9 of the possible 26 lap. What a race we're having today. Here in Germany. And we'll see, my face is looking fair for this. Let's take a look at the hairpin seat and see Barrichello. There he is. And see Bremy and Hamilton behind. Wow, look at them going through this chicane indeed so far. No yellow flags just yet so far. So we'll just need the flags just in case. I think they're at the back of the field. Oh yeah, they're at the back. There's the pit ones. They'll be used for the next race in Hungary indeed. Don't worry about them. So we got the chicken flag. And, oh yeah, we're just got stuck indeed, so there. And unfortunately, some of the flags we need to use. Corsa flag, debris flag, red flag, green flag. This chicken flag doesn't need to be used, because we got this. And the race is on to, oh yeah, the races are just going to complete another lap indeed. And they're on to lap number 10. We are on this race, on the line indeed, so well. Going on to lap 12 already so far from this. So, all the races are very happy with it. Perez is standing in the last place so far for it. The man who's joining the race in 21st, I think, is now in the back of the field there. Bremy, Berker is leading the race now from Bremy. Hamilton's in 3rd. Kovalainen is in a good 4th place for Lotus. So he's just lost 2 positions from the start of the race there from Kovalainen there. But he's making his progress into the lead so far. So he's in 4th. 5th is Lucy. Actually, Mass is in 5th now. Lucy's in 6th. And the head was the fire car of the race indeed. Going to be a constant to see who's going to win this race indeed so far. As Hamilton took 2nd place, there's Wasp making a move indeed so far. There's a lot of cars going for battle for position indeed so far. So some of them will hopefully get this race back on the racing speed then. And hopefully this will be pretty good for this race indeed. As we can see how Barrichello continued to lead the pack for this race. As all 24 cars are doing the race. So Perez looks like he's got some bit of technical issues indeed so far for this. And hopefully keep this lead in the bag so far, and hopefully we have a good race in the bag indeed so well. As we're on to lap 14 now, the halfway through the races indeed. We're halfway through this race in the German Grand Prix race at the Speedway circuit indeed so far. Hamilton is trying to catch up to Barrichello. Barrichello, if he wins this way, he will take the lead of the championship ahead of Alonso. Hamilton 2nd, Wasp up to 3rd away ahead of Kovalainen. Bremy's in 5th with Massa 6th. Here goes Barrichello. Hamilton's looking at a move on him, but looks like he continued to lead the race indeed so far. High face head of Kobier. Petro is making his move there. So both Red Lotus winners are having a good day indeed so far for this indeed. And if Perez can try and catch up to the 2, then he will make it to 3rd place. Wasp 3rd, Kobier in 4th, and look like Haifa and Petro are in the top 10 away for this. Vettel looks like he's not getting in the points of it, but what about the championship leader Alonso? I don't think we haven't seen Alonso yet. Is he still running the race or is he out of the race? Let's just take a look and see where he is. There he is. He's just had a Vettel there, but Perez, I think he's continuing on in D so far. Well, what lap are we on? I think we're on lap 14, I think. No. We're at the lap in D, so we're on to lap 15 now. Out of possible 26 laps in D. So we're on to lap 16 right now. Oh, dear me. And it's looked like Perez, or he's making it. I think with Perez, I think he's retiring the car. I think he's got a problem with the car by the start of the race. The man who's qualified in 20th place is going to be retired for this race indeed. Unfortunately, that's going to be game on for Perez indeed. So all the races will go through, except for Perez though. So unfortunately, the man who did really well last race is going to be out of the race. So here come the rest of the field. So they will go through the pits indeed, but not for Perez though. As they go through there, as Checo is going to come into the pit. He's going to retire the car. Not a good day for Perez indeed. He's going to be out of the race indeed so far. It looks like there's a problem with the car indeed. So Checo is out of this race in Germany. This is a poor day for the Mexican driver. He had to retire the car indeed. Bottas having a disappointment race indeed so far. Running down in where he is at the moment. Running down in 22nd place there. As Barrichello leads the path of mountain. Rosberg is in 3rd place indeed so far. Will Hamilton, the driver who started the race in 5th place, is having a good race indeed. And oh, that is Schumacher. Michael Schumacher, the Mercedes, is off on lap number 17. And looks like we have yellow flags out of this race indeed. So look like Schumacher is off the track indeed. And the yellow flags are out so far. And if this means we're going to have a safety car for this. We're not sure about this so far for this. And yep, safety car, the lights are on. Safety car is out again. Safety car is deployed. And what a race to see. Schumacher is out of this race. And the safety car is going to come out of the track right now. So hopefully we'll get this race back restarted indeed. And hopefully get this race underway again. As the safety car, Becker is going through now. And there goes the safety car coming out now. And he will pick up the race leaders. As the safety car has been deployed off this race here in Germany. Michael Schumacher is out of this race indeed. Becker is continuing to lead the race, so the safety car is still coming through, and safety car is coming at the end of this lap, so there's only 4 laps to go. So, safety car is going to peer off into the pit so far for this, and hopefully we'll get this race back underway. Hopefully, just 4 laps to go, we get the green light on the flag indeed. So hopefully, we'll get ready to go for the restart indeed. And hopefully, we'll get a good restart indeed so far. In comes the safety car, and now Barrichello can get the foot pedal down as the race gets into green for Killer. Wait for the line to come on, and we're back on the race there. There's the green flag, and we're waiting once again. Here in Germany, as everybody gets away as I'm waving the flag. Green flag here in this track indeed in Germany. As everybody has a good start there on the restart. So there's a bit slower to start there. Barrichello needs to hold this lead from Hamilton. Kovacs in 3rd of Rosberg. They're still going on for this race indeed then. So hopefully he will be pleased to who is going to win this race indeed so well. And the race will take it after the race after I've done the recording. So let's see. Hamilton's been struggling indeed so far. He might be losing out the podium position to Kovacs and Rosberg. As they come on to the next lap today. 3 laps to go as Hamilton is battling with Barrichello. Wow, what a race we're having today so far for this. How will Whpnits do in this race indeed? He will hopefully get the win indeed so far. We need to put the safety car back in if there's another incident. No, just leave it there, just over there. So we had 2 cars out of the race indeed so far. We lost Schumacher and we lost Sergio Perez from this race. Schumacher ran the curve. Perez had to retire the car, unfortunately. This is a poor day for the Schumacher brothers indeed. And see, Hamilton is in 2nd place indeed so far. Kovacs in 3rd place. Barrichello is leading all the way to the finish line indeed. He's only got 2 laps left. He lost the lead to Buemi, but he fought back after the safety car come out. He is going to win this race indeed. So let's go and on this on lap 25 now. So let's take a look at this hairpin spot there and see Barrichello. And there he goes. Where is he? There he is. In the lead so far. Continue to lead from Hamilton. Rosberg to try to top that podium position indeed. Hoping the Brazilians and Williams, the family, are very good See how this race goes along to this race indeed. As for this one indeed. And no better case going on to the last lap indeed so far. So hopefully we're having a good race to see who can get it. Hamilton looked like he wants to hold on second place indeed. Final lap there, and the line will come from here when they cross the line here. And it looked like this race is going to be comfortably going well for Barrichello though, as he continued to lead the race indeed so far, as he's coming for the last few quarters of this race indeed so far for this race in Hungary. The checker flag is fallen, and we'll see who will win this race here in Germany as they come round to the far curve. Barrichello is going to come around the last corner, and Barrichello wins the German Grand Prix ahead of Hamilton, Rosberg, Kovalainen, Bremy, Petro, Lucy, Massa, Monaco, and August Ryan gets the last point for Toro Rosso. What a great race that is. Barrichello is the winner of this German Grand Prix. What a race. 2 cars were tied, and Barrichello is the winner, and the championship leader is now Barrichello now. Here's the final result for this race of the German Grand Prix. Rubens Barrichello takes the win in Germany and takes the lead to drive championship ahead of Hamilton. Rosberg finished third ahead of Kovalainen 4. Bremy did good to get an extra 5th for Toro Rosso ahead of Lucy. Petro finished ahead of Massa. August Ryan got 10, while Maldonado got 9th place in the end. Webber only managed to get 11th place in the end of the race indeed. And the rest of the result we didn't get it there. And only 2 cars were tired, Michael Schumacher and Sergio Perez. Both were out of the race indeed. With that win, then Barrichello is the new championship leader day ahead of Alonso, because he had a bad performances from the back of the field today. He had to serve for this one indeed. Maldonado is up to third, and Nick Heidfeld, while 4th place is going to Kovalainen up to 5th, ahead of Hamilton and Butler side by side. In the Constructors' Championship, Stu Williams ahead of just 2 points behind McLaren, while Mercedes moved ahead of Ferrari, who have dropped down to 5th. Loaded mid ahead of his Spanish racing, while Webber has got a lot of advantage to do to catch up, and for India, I need to get some more catching up to do indeed. And there's our top 3 guys. Nico Rosberg 3rd, Lewis Hamilton 2nd, but the winner of this German Grand Prix race is Rubens Barrichello. Well done to the winning driver who started the race on pole position to lead to the win of the race indeed, after 26 laps completed. So now guys, we're going to be listening to the Brazilian and the British national anthems, so enjoy. So it's a second win then to Rubens Barrichello for Williams. Good start to take the lead of the championship and gets the German trophy. That's a lovely trophy to see this German cup for this one, as he takes the victory at the Speedway of Germany. Well done for this. Hopefully we do this so far for this. A good one for next year indeed. And there's the message. I'll see you in 2021. So yeah, guys, we'll be fantastically be back for this, guys. But guys, thanks for watching for this German Grand Prix race at the Speedway Trick City so far. And we will see you next year in 2021 where we do the 2011 Hungarian Grand Prix. You can check that on January the 2nd. We're doing that on Saturday. And the Sunday will be on the 3rd of January for 2021. So we have a good one for this, and have a Merry Christmas, guys, and a Happy New Year for you guys to see. And we'll be back for more Roblox next time next year. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this German Grand Prix, guys, and see you next time in Hungary, guys. Bye!